Okay, in this video I want to talk about quitting smoking again and rotten teeth and about a Marine that fought back in 1944 in World War II. So I'm going to touch on three subjects here. You should find them pretty interesting. Rotten teeth. I see a lot of preppers with rotten teeth, and that's not good. I have no teeth, if you haven't noticed. But preppers who have rotten teeth will end up with gingivitis and, other diseases in their mouth. And believe it or not, you can actually catch diabetes from having rotten teeth. And the funny thing is, I'm a diabetic. And you can actually catch diabetes from smoking, believe it or not. And again, if you don't believe me, I'll have links to that stuff below. You can go read it yourself. As a prepper, and as people are getting older as preppers, you need to concentrate on your teeth. Now, if your teeth are rotten, if you don't have much money, then get them yanked. Start looking into yanking them. Every place is different, but there are programs out there. Some dentist's office will offer discounts if you are limited income. But you have to get off your ass and make the effort to find them. Call your medical clinics, start calling and talking to people. Make a post in Facebook in the place where people sell things in your area. Actually make the effort. When I originally started yanking my teeth, and it was years ago, I was in my 30s, I made appointments with 3 different dentists, and I would rotate them. Because I found every time I went to a dentist, there would be a 4-week waiting list. And I was like, this is going to take me forever. And I found the secret number of teeth to get yanked was 2 or 3. Anything beyond that was very painful and took a long time to heal. I had 4 yanked one time, and I was like, it took over a month to heal. It really kicked the hell out of me. And I was like, maybe it's just me, but after that, I was getting 2 at a time. And I remember one time, well, this happened twice. The dentist, he gives you that shot, and he says, okay, do you feel anything? Now, if you tell him yes, well, he's not going to yank them. He's going to send you home and put you on antibiotics, and you're going to suffer a month in pain before he decides to yank them because the painkiller doesn't work. You just are too infected. Well, I told him, I said, no, I don't feel nothing. You're good. Get it. I mean, when he yanked it, I think I bent the arms on the dental chair. I really do. Oh, boy. That was a pain I never felt in my life. But it was 30 seconds, maybe less. And once the tooth was yanked, well, there was no more pain. Everything was healing up. I could have got diabetes from bad teeth. Who knows? I had bad teeth for a good many years. They didn't have the type of medicine they have now to what they didn't have when I was younger. They didn't. It was just the way it is. Now, at the same time, a lot of people smoke that are preppers, and I mentioned this before, and they're destroying their mouths, their gums, their teeth. You're giving yourself cancer. My father had cancer to the throat. They cut his throat out, and he had to talk on a robot voice. My mother died of cancer, all because of smoking. I remember going out to get a pack of cigarettes for a quarter. They would send me to the store, and they would say, okay, go get me a pack of smokes. And I would walk in the store and get a pack of smokes and bring them home, and there was no ID, no checks, no nothing. Didn't exist when I was a kid. Amazing how things change. But as a prepper, your first priority before buying food, before buying anything, is your health. I've repeated that many times. If you have not quit smoking yet, quit now. And I don't care if you quit and 2 days from now you start up again. You tried. Smoke a couple days, prepare your mind, and do it again. And maybe you'll get 3 days, and then you'll start again. Keep doing that. Sooner or later, you will be able to quit. It is mind over matter. You have to want it. The money you will save, the health you will change in you. It's just unbelievable. I'm speaking from experience. I smoked for a good many years. I was smoking since I was like 14. You know, and like I've told people, I quit 7 or 8 years ago. I mean, my life changed when I quit, especially with backpacking and hiking and stuff. So many things are caught from smoking. It's just unbelievable. Asthma being one, diabetes. Smoking just adds to everything in your life. If you get sick with this virus that's running around, it's going to take it and it's going to be harder for you to heal. Smoking slows your healing down. Rotten teeth slows your healing down. You need to take your body seriously. Quit smoking. Yank or fix your teeth. Who cares if you end up toothless? I'm toothless. Who gives a shit? You're not swallowing that poison. You're not giving yourself diabetes. You're not ending up into a heart attack or all the other things that come from it. It's extremely, extremely dangerous. From what I got, it says here, we know that smoking is the cause of type 2 diabetes. In fact, people who smoke cigarettes are 30 to 40% more likely to develop type 2 diabetes than people who don't. You have a 30 to 40% chance of getting diabetes because you smoke. Believe me, you don't want that. I have diabetes. I have to pay $600 a month for my insulin because I ended up allergic to the cheaper stuff. And they don't care if you're dying. You either give them your money or you drop dead, one or the other. They don't give a shit. I've gone a week without my insulin, and oh my God, waiting for a client to pay me because I didn't have the money. And boy, that was a rough week. Fall asleep in my chair, wake up 2 hours later, then start writing code again, do it over again. I mean, it's not easy, I'll tell you. If I would have known all this stuff, I would have quit a long time ago. I often wondered, where did diabetes come from? I mean, because even my doctor's like, I can't believe how healthy you are. You don't have high blood pressure. You're all good. Well, obviously, when I started doing this, I'd looking this stuff up. It probably came from smoking. Man. You can get asthma. You can get that also from secondhand smoke. So if you're smoking in the house or you're smoking outside and your kids are running through the smoke or they smell it, you're hurting your kids. You're hurting the people around you. Smoking is like a smoking gun. It's just waiting to get off. And when it goes off, you're really going to regret it then. You really are. Another good reason to quit smoking is, if I can find that, this guy named William, he fought in the Marines and against the Japanese. I have a video with his whole story, and I'm subscribed to this channel, and they just interview people that have fought in World War II, and you know they're really doing everybody a service on tabulating this information. I mean, he has War Souvenirs. You can watch his entire story. I'll have a link in the bottom. But he talked about, well, let me show you and let him tell you.
One night, we got a foxhole. Over there someplace, we'd see a light go on. Guy was smoking, and you draw on a cigarette, lights up. Huh? Well, we couldn't see him doing this, but I could see this light come on every 30 seconds or something with a cigarette. He only did that so far, and that was the end of him.
Now, that was William, and you heard it from his own lips. They looked for the heater, they aimed, and the guy's dead. It's worth smoking, huh? It's really worth it. You can actually get, once you form diabetes from smoking, the process begins on your body now. And this is going to happen to me whether I like it or not. I'll either get heart disease, kidney disease, or poor blood flow. Now, these things happen when you're smoking with diabetes. Now, while you're smoking, if you get diabetes, and let's say I was still smoking, I have a higher chance of heart disease, kidney disease, and poor blood flow. And a lot of people that get diabetes that smoke end up with their feet and their legs cut off because your circulation's less. So let's say you're going to quit smoking now, and 2 years from now you get diabetes. And then you think, oh, that was great. What was the point? No, the point was you slowed everything else down and made your body healthy. So you may not get heart disease. You may not get kidney disease because of all this. And your circulation may be strong, and you won't have to cut your feet off. They check my feet every time I go in. They ask me, do you have any pains? Every now and then I get a odd pain, but nothing really that bad. But you start to lose circulation. Diabetes is very serious. It's not something to look upon lightly. I can't stress enough. Please quit smoking. Please. You really don't want this. Now, the thing about rotten teeth, I see a lot of preppers with rotten teeth. They ignore it. They're smoking. They're deteriorating their teeth. They would rather buy a bottle of booze, some of these people, than fix their teeth. And I just shake my head. I can't stress this enough. Your health is super important. And a simple thing as quitting smoking, is so easy. Take care of your teeth, get them yanked, and quit smoking. Those two things. Do it now. And like I said, I had 3 dentists on the go. I mean, I didn't qualify for anything. And some of them were $100 a tooth, some of them were $120. It varied between $100 and $150 is what it did. And I literally had an appointment every week. So I go see one dentist, I get 2 yanked. Week later, I have another appointment, I get another 2 yanked. Sometimes I did 4 once, and I ain't doing that again, I said. Some people decide, well, I'm just going to get them all done at the same time. I don't know, it takes a long time to heal. It was a whole lot easier when I got 2 here, 2 there, 2 here, and I did heal up pretty quick. But when I really started getting into a lot of them, then it got rough. When I got into the wisdom teeth, I had 2 of them, and I was like, whoa, those were pretty painful. But my other, when the teeth started coming out, I started feeling better. I didn't have that poison into my body. When you have rotten teeth, you're literally when you're sleeping, that poison is leaking out of your teeth into your throat and down into your belly. You're poisoning yourself slowly. You're not helping yourself. You know, and any prepper that says, I don't have the money, that's not true. You know, look after yourself. And really take care of those 2 things, quitting smoking and looking after your teeth. You want that done. And if you're scared, oh my God, I'm going to look ugly, guess what? You're getting old. It's life. Get over it. It's much better than swallowing poison. Now, I think it's harder on a woman to lose her teeth than it is a man. And false teeth are not cheap. They're quite a bit of money. I mean, just false teeth alone can cost you $1,500 as far as I know. And they constantly got to be changed. I know one woman, she weighed, I think she was around 220. And she got her false teeth. And then a year later, she went down to like 120 pounds. She'd lost all this weight. Well, her false teeth no longer worked. So now they had to redo them completely. So it was like another $1,500-$1,200 or whatever. Keep that in mind too. But one thing's for sure, I see a lot of preppers on YouTube with bad teeth, and I see a lot of preppers on YouTube smoking. Guys, you're not preppers. You're just a heart attack waiting to happen, and that's all you are. You can believe what you want. You can get all butthurt over my video. But if one person actually quits smoking, if one person actually goes and takes care of their teeth, then it's going to be worth the video. That's one person that's going to have a little better quality of life and may just live a little longer. Catch you guys on the next one.